So when I come in, I have a good knowledge of fashion. I didn't have a good knowledge of design, but I really want something matching with what I like and also with the Japanese style. Functional, minimalist, and I think I just put my aesthetic of my husband and the Japanese vibe, and is giving this apartment. Yeah. For me, it was like super cool to challenge myself, and I hope I did well.
Welcome to Human Made Homes. Today we're visiting the Parisian apartment of Nami Zaxon, model, casting director, and content creator. It's a place where contrasts come alive, modern meets rustic, sleek chrome balances warm wood, and just beyond the door, a hidden Japanese garden offers a breath of serenity. But how do all these elements come together? Let's step inside and find out.
Alright, so we're now in the lounge/living room area.
Exactly. So now I'm sitting on the couch. Before we have a grey couch like this one, but we want something like more chill where we can have a lot of persons. So you can have like maybe 6 person on this couch. Oh, wow. It's from NYCS. I think I really want to have something like comfortable, chill, warm. So that's why I didn't take something in leather. Yeah. And also we can cut it in two. Oh. So it's modular. Yeah. It was super important for us to have the couch here to see the garden, to have this beautiful view. Yeah. For the table, we just changed because, well, as I told you, I just have a baby, and before I have one like a design one or like an Italian one was beautiful, but too dangerous for a baby.
Okay, get it.
But I want to keep this kind of aesthetic, so calm and smoke glass.
Yes,
And this one is bigger, so sometimes when we have like some friends coming at home, we just want to have an apéro and chill. So it's from the grandfather of my husband, Quentin.
Wow, okay.
It was a store, a farm store. We decided to paint in white to be more in coherence with the apartment and the living room, and to give some light. Because here we are upstairs, so we have light, but less than the salle à manger. Now you have like kind of the bibliothèque. I think it's more my area. And also Quentin area, of course, and so that too. All you can see here is kind of part of me. You can find a lot of books I love. They inspire me, they represent me, my idea and how I'm thinking, so that way you can find a lot of women. You have Sonia Chef, is a new one. Sonia Chef is a brilliant and genius photographer. She's my friend, and on this book she was working on the nudity of men, and normally it's more women, so that's why it was really interesting for me. It was really important to have this in my place, and for the future show to Solal how we can also represent men. And you have Nadia Lee Cohen, I love her. This is the gift of my husband. His sex is Steven Mason for Madonna. I was really happy to have this because it's really rare to have it. But voilà. This one is one of my favorite. This one is a Venice story. When I saw this book from Courtyard of Napoli, I don't remember where I was. I saw it, I was, oh my god, I love this picture. And my husband told me, oh, you know what, I'm working with him now. He took the book and gave to Courtyard to sign for me, and that's why I found Nami and Quentin. Also, this is the area of Solal. So as you can see, it's really colorful. It's really important for her to have a space. This is the Play, a mini radio for kids. I recommend for all the new parents.
Nami has curated her home with intention, blending modern elements with natural warmth. One of her key design choices is chrome. It acts as a counterbalance to the abundance of wood in her apartment. Take her library, for instance. Crafted from chrome and smoked glass, it provides a structured yet airy display for for colorful books and Solan's toys. Many of these unique pieces are from spaces like Triptyque. If you are drawn to curated vintage and small batch home decor, you'll love Marilou's Parisian apartment in the Human Made Home series.
This is the paint of our friend's brand. Is cowboy Afro-American. So that's why you can see an African mask on the cowboy guys. We don't speak a lot of that, but you have a lot of Afro-American cowboy. He offered that for the venue of Solan. So we were really happy, and I think it's really cool. And this is not a vase. This is music instruments. We have a lot of projects like this. And for me, even if this is an instrument, it's beautiful, so that's why I just put here. We love to play with different objects, even if they have different functions. Here is architecture, books, egoist. I love this magazine. You have the Louis magazine where I work. For me, it's really important to keep this souvenir and give me also some inspiration sometimes. So now we are in the room of Solan. My little baby, she will have 1 year soon. It's growing so fast. My God, I'm gonna cry. So before, this room was my office, and we want to have a light in the same mood than the apartment, something Japanese. Don't have like the full light from the outside. We just had these curtains. For us, it's really important to consume well, to transmit to Solan to consume well and sustainable when you can. That's why we work with Tylko for a bed. Tylko is an evolutive bed. When we have the bed at the beginning, it was a little one, and now she's getting bigger, so you can just extend. This one we just find on Serene. So she loves rabbits, or maybe we love rabbits, I don't know, because she have a lot of rabbits to do. Voila. And also here you can find calligraphy of the piece from Picasso, Le Bouquet de la Paix. Godfather, when she was born, gave her the piece, and I think also the unity and solidarity with people and also color. So, and she really loved it. For me, it's really important to have like a coherence with all the aesthetic we want to give to this apartment.
Okay, so new space in your Paris apartment. Honestly, upon coming into your home, I was flabbergasted a little bit because it's so beautiful. It's so warm, and there's so many different color, texture. Yeah. So tell us a little bit about this space.
So welcome to my favorite area. For me, it's really important to put people together, and I think the best way to put people together is at the table. So that's why we decided to put this beautiful table, French made, in the center of the apartment, and also front the light and front the garden, to really spend more time here with friends, family. For me, this area is really chill. It's the place where we eat, the place where I'm walking, the place where I'm resting. Also, I love cooking, so it's another reason. We find this table on Serene, as I say, is French made from 60. You have this from Nice Auto, it's the Scandinavian designer, we love it. You are on the Jean Prouvé. Okay. It's French and also is functional. It's not just beautiful. Yeah. For me, it's really important to have functional. The salt paper is from L'Objet. It's really matching with this place, and it's giving kind of art object. This is it's a gift from my boss, who I love. She really know I love dinner at my place, so that's why she say, okay, for your apartment you need this. I love also Christophe. So this is Christophe, and you have this beautiful eggs, and inside. Ta-da!
Yes! Wow!
Yeah.
It's beautiful!
It's so chic.
It's very chic.
And that's why I love this one, because everything is so chic, and I know this is gonna be transmit to my child, to her child. The vase is also Christophe. You can find a little object in chrome. You have also the light is Hervé Gusini, the famous one with the marble. It's really important to have this kind of light with the light on the table. I love that. And also on people. This is Tylko. I want something in black, still in wood, but to give some contrast with the wall. Here you can find a lot of totems, but more of beauty totems. Perfume from Hermès. Everything is like super designed. All the packaging is like really good speaking, and I think it's working well with my home. You have a lot of Hermès box.
I was like, I saw it. Okay, come on, Hermès. Because you were talking about materials and this idea of cycles, can you tell us what it is like when you're looking for a new piece of furniture or decor? If you have any recommendations, exactly.
Of course, I will give you my tips. Okay, so as I tell you, when I want something, I prefer to take time. When I buy something, I really need to think about it. We don't have a light in the living room, but now I find a good one. It's gonna be the François Bazin. I'm really happy because it's really hard when you have one idea and you don't find the object. So you need to research a lot. So of course I'm going on Le Bon Coin, I'm going on Celency, I'm going to Triptych. It's really important to find the good pieces from the good place and have a functional thing, because for me it's cool to have some decoration, but I think like the books, the flowers is your decoration. You don't need to have like a lot of things. For the tips, I'm gonna say Le Bon Coin, first dips too. It's a little bit expensive, but you can find like really good pieces if like you're looking for a special designer. Celency for sure. Triptych, the obelisk, you can also find decoration like candle holders or the vase.
When Nami first visited this apartment, she struggled to visualize its full potential. There was so much wood and it felt overwhelming, but her husband saw something in it. And when the owner handed them a physical photograph of the space, completely empty, everything clicked. She could finally see beyond what was there and imagine what it could become. From that moment, she approached the apartment almost like an architect, mapping out zones and moments of transformation, like a musical instrument turning into a vase. This apartment is beautiful, but it presents its challenges. The bedroom, for example, is on the lower floor near the kitchen. Instead of resisting these quirks, Nami embraced them. And as life evolves, so does her space, like when her office naturally transitioned into Solange's room. If you're interested in seeing how homes evolve over time and how personal taste adapts to life changes, check out Babette and William's Parisian home tour, as well as Paris Marseille home.
So I do have one last question about the space. So one of the big influence is Japan, right?
Yeah, true.
And so I wanted to know once again, like, was that something that you were familiar with?
I didn't have a good knowledge of design.
Okay.
I have a good knowledge of fashion. When I come here, I find more interest on design because I really want something matching with what I like and also with the Japanese style. It's kind of Japanese apartment, but also kind of a boat, countryside house. So I think that depends on how you express yourself. I try to create something in the same mood, but with my point of view. The Japanese vibe is like a functional, minimalist, less colorful, and I think I just put my aesthetic of my husband and the Japanese vibe, and it's giving this apartment. Yeah. And I hope I did well.
You did.
Welcome to my room. With Nikita. So this is my room. Our room is more warm, more chill, more cozy. because for us it's really important to have a space where we can rest and be well, feel good in this space. So I add some color, yellow, because it's kind of one of my favorite one. For the curtain and the rug we have Nordic nuts. I really love because for the carpet it's giving another texture, and it's really cool to work with different texture. And voila, I think that whole.
So we're now at the end of your home tour, and I wanted to thank you for having me. I've had such a good time.
You're welcome, it was a pleasure for me too.
Yes, I wanted to ask you, so I told you the name of the series is Human Made Homes, and I wanted to know what that evokes for you, how you feel like your home has influenced you, and how you feel like you've impacted this space.
My home is where I feel myself, and also is part of my history, my family, and I think it's really important to have the same spirit from how you are outside and how you are inside. When you come, you can directly feel the energy I want to transmit. I want to have good vibes, even if we have like chrome and smoky glasses. That's why I bring always color, because color is the life. For me, it's also really important to consume well, to try to do your best, because nobody is perfect, and try to find the functional things for your place. And voila, I think
that's great. Thank you so much. That's a beautiful answer.
Thank you.
Okay, so to conclude, can you let people know where they can find you?
You can find me on Instagram, and my Instagram is Nami Isaacson. I hope you will love my story and my apartment.
Thank you again.
Before we wrap up, stick around for a sneak peek at upcoming episodes and a look at Nami's beautiful Japanese garden. Now I want to hear from you all. What inspired you the most about Nami's home? Any decor tip that you will be applying to your space? Let's keep the conversation going in the comments. I personally loved how Nami layered her influences while keeping the space cohesive. And of course, that stunning Japanese garden, a true oasis in the heart of Paris. New episodes of Human Made Homes are on the way, so be sure to subscribe and keep following this journey. I genuinely love engaging with you all. Your comments often spark fascinating discussions, so thank you. Catch up on previous tours on my YouTube channel, Abra Digressa. And if you want exclusive behind-the-scene content, follow me on Instagram and TikTok at Human Made Homes. Bye!